Here we go. Thanksgiving. I can tell you, at one time during my last family gathering a couple of years ago, it was excruciating. It was so uncomfortable. It was so obvious that nobody wanted to be there. The triangulation and the lies were so deeply embedded by then. Everybody had an uncomfortable feeling. Everybody was throwing little jabs at one another. And the narcissist was kicking back and loving the show. Now here is where a lot of us are going to begin to feel anxious, panicky, with Thanksgiving so close. Some of us who have gone no contact are going to feel the sadness and the guilt of not wanting to be there. Well, don't. Please. Not wanting to be in a sick environment and be degraded and abused is the sanest thing that you can do, that you can feel. I don't care if you have to sit home at a table with a fried chicken frozen TV dinner alone. At least you will have that peace. I know very well that horrible, uncomfortable feeling of not wanting to be in the middle of such a dysfunctional family. Why bother going? Because we, if we don't go, will feel the guilt. When it should be completely the opposite, we're taking care of our own mental health. And because we, consciously and subconsciously, worry about what others may think, that we're going to be scapegoated, that we're going to be spoken about, that he didn't or she didn't even have the courtesy to go to a family function, that they're the outsider and the black sheep. We're going to feel that. But let me tell you something. You're taking care of yourself. And taking yourself out of an abusive situation, out of a situation where families throw digs at one another and enjoy the harm they inflicted. Again, that's the sanest thing you can do. You're taking care of yourself by not putting yourself into an insane situation, an unhealthy environment. Why bother put yourself into that incredible negative environment? If you end up going to a dysfunctional family affair such as Thanksgiving, and you become uncomfortable, and you feel as if you're being abused or being picked on, you have every single right to politely excuse yourself and get out of there. This is a very stressful time for us as survivors or victims of narcissistic personality disorder, where they be the parents, the grandparents, or both. You have every single right to take care of yourself. I do not want you to feel guilty about not wanting to be there. This is perfectly normal. Healthy families Dysfunctional families that love and nourish each other and have empathy towards one another and truly care about one another. They are the ones who should be giving thanks. They are the ones who should be as lucky. We, as the survivors and victims of narcissistic personality disorder and the dysfunctional families, cannot have that. So I do not want you to feel guilty about not wanting to place yourself in a toxic environment. And that's what it is. It's toxic. This is the time here where we take care of ourselves. We no longer worry about what others will think. I don't care what my sibling thinks. I don't care. Those siblings in my family have had many, many, many opportunities to have discussions and talk open and honestly. But the damage has been so far, far cut. It's literally impossible. I'm going to say this again. Do not feel guilty or shame for not putting yourself into a toxic environment. If you have friends, let's be thankful for that. If you're alone and you're sitting with a TV dinner on the table in your kitchen, let me tell you, you're better off. You'll keep your own sanity, your own peace, your own good mental health. And again, I want to empathize with you. I really want to get this across. I get it. I understand the feelings of guilt and shame, but I refuse to sit there like a big dope while the lies are flying across the room and it's obvious that nobody wants to be there and it's obvious that no one likes each other, while the narcissistic person in the room sits there and gets their supply. I refuse to give them that supply. I want you to have a peaceful holiday. It does not matter if you're there or not. You're taking care of yourself. This is first and foremost. You must take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone else. How many times have you heard that? It's really very true. This Thanksgiving, hold your head high, no matter what the situation is, and refuse to be abused anymore. And again, if you go into a dysfunctional family environment, if you feel it's becoming toxic and you're feeling uncomfortable, don't fall into the supply trap. Keep your head high, politely excuse yourself, and get the hell out of there. Because you deserve peace. You as an individual deserve peace. So no matter what we do this Thanksgiving, we can achieve peace. We no longer have to be in that crazy, crazy cycle. Now go have a great Thanksgiving. I'm wishing you a peaceful Thanksgiving. I truly am. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon.